Time for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, Ghana's national 100 meters record holder, Benjamin Azamati, will not be part of the team for the World Relays in China as he prepares for the World Championships in September. Azamati, who was a key member of Ghana's relay team at the last Paris Olympic Games, helped secure an automatic slot for the World Relays. However, the sprinter who shattered Ghana's 22-year national 100 meters record has sought permission to focus on other commitments.
We have entered the maximum athletes of 5 athletes per team. They will be leaving on the 8th, and they will compete on the 10th and 11th, and they will depart on the 12th to their various positions. We have assembled our best 5 athletes, excluding Azamati, who has asked permission that he has got other things to do in preparing for the World Championship, and we have given him that leave. But we still have very quality team: Fuseni, Joe Paul, Barnabas Age, Sean Safuentri. There are 5 now. They are a formidable team. We pray and we know that they will qualify for the World Championship come September this year. No, he's fit, but he said he needs more time to prepare for the World Championship. And for him, he feels that he getting the individual qualification is good for him, and we have given him that leave. Because we will still have equally good athlete that we can replace him with. So he not being part of the team will not actually affect the team in terms of quality of the athlete that we have.
Is it because he started his preparation for the competition late?
No, not because of, because this is his first race that he did 10:07, a pretty good time. For the first outdoor competition, that 10:07 is good time. But I believe that he wants to go sub-10. That's why he wants to concentrate more on his individual training with his coach. He could not have done that without the consent of the coach. So maybe he and the coach have got their plans for the World Championship. And what we can only do is to support him to go to the World Championship good.
That's President of Ghana Athletics, Barrow Fuseni. Switching to football, later today at 3 p.m., Ghana's Black Satellites will take on the Central African Republic in their final group stage match at the ongoing Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. The Satellites currently sit second in Group C with 4 points, and a draw will be crucial for their hopes of advancing to the knockout stages. Here is their head coach, Desmond Offair.
Expected very difficult game, a must-win game. I think tactically we got it right. I felt like we could have played more football. In the end, we were kicking the ball too long, but understandable, a lot of pressure. Also, congratulations to Senegal on their approach. They didn't allow us to play football, so we had to do it the hard way, and we did it. No, I think our boys are very talented, a lot of quality in the team. We know that we can play different kind of football. We can put the ball on the floor and play. If it's difficult, we can also play aggressive and direct football, and I think this is what we saw today. I think it was just installing confidence in them, and they're a very confident bunch, but for us it's about the hard work, and we keep improving game by game, and you can see that today.
Now, can you speak on Ghana's goal in the tournament? What's the goal of Ghana?
No, I think our goal is the same as everybody in this tournament, is try and qualify to the World Cup. So we take it game by game, and then so we have to do our homework again against the Central African Republic. It's not going to be easy, but we'll try and scale through and see what happens after.
In the tournament, Morocco completed an unbeaten group stage campaign as they secured a 3-1 win over North African rivals Tunisia, securing top spot in Group B and advancing to the quarterfinals. Nigeria, they also booked their place in the last 8 of the competition after a 2-2 draw against Kenya.
To start the discussion on permutations, as Thomas Suwagi is forced Ben Shelsh again. Floated in towards the back stick, headed goalwards. Come Morocco again. Bouma Saudi finds his way past Cordy, gets it into the middle. Couldn't pick out a teammate. It's a Tunisia player who's gone down in his own box. Shot from range is tipped over by Zouaghi. Bakti out to Zaiwani on the left. Still the left back gets a good cross in, and there's the opener. They bided their time. And when the delivery came into the box, it was spot on. And Ayman Egig. And it's Tanzani who can bring it away. Nice change of direction, change of pace. Flicked forwards by Biznina, and on to inside. It's back to Ben Ali. Biznina brings it down, shot blocked. Now Dubal with space. He too tries his luck, and it's deflected, and it's in. Tunisia buying the level up. Morocco started this half so well. Stretch out a long leg this time though. Nonetheless, it's one back, and Masha will let fly from distance for Den Bosch. Can he be the hero for Morocco? Well, it's not him, but his delivery results in what could easily be a winger. A equaliser that Tunisia need. Instead, it's Morocco on the counter. El Abdelawi carries it on all the way through to Zouaghi, and it's going to be forced home. And it's game, set, and match Morocco. Jones El Abdelawi, by Dubal, and it was set to be hero.
Finish on a high for the third match running. Yes, they are. Although this time it isn't Lawrence Akot, it's the captain, Kevin Wangaya. Arietchi, that's fired in from distance, but well off target. But now a chance to do just that! And in the flash of an eye, Nigeria are level. And it is Kaparobo Arietchi who gets his first goal against Akot. Now over to try and help it. Kenya with their man wriggling free. Akot with a couple of bites, then lays it back. Long range effort, entertaining. Match day 3. Jefta makes space for the shot. Oh, it wasn't far away. Well, it just sat. Oduor denies Kabangu as it finishes 1-1 at the halftime break of Kariobangi Sharks. They can do, they find a way to goal. The AFCON swung in, it's a really great ball, and it's finished with aplomb. And what a moment for the rising stars. William Mwangi has never scored for the under-20s, but he has now. A bronze medalist 4 years ago. He's now leading. They need at least 2 goals to do so. Oh, Olise. Oh, really good strength. Arieri across. That was.
Now, in the world of club football, Arsenal's hopes of lifting a trophy this season has been dashed once again after their European dream was shattered by PSG in the Champions League semi-finals. Now, Fabian Ruiz and Achraf Hakimi, they found the net to help the French side secure a 2-1 win at the Parc des Princes, sealing a 3-1 aggregate victory and setting up the final against Inter Milan. Well, the final takes place on Saturday, on the 31st of May at the Allianz Arena in Munich, with PSG obviously taking on Inter Milan. Meanwhile, in the Europa League, Manchester United will need to give everything against Athletic Bilbao to secure a place in the final, despite their commanding 3-0 victory in the first leg. United find themselves in a strong position thanks to 3 first-half goals. However, manager Ruben Amorim has made it clear that his team will take nothing for granted, warning that the tie is far from over.
You have to see the quotes in the moment, so things can change. And for me, in that moment, And if you look to Premier League, I think we are the worst. Since I arrived, we are the worst team in terms of the results in Premier League. That is my idea. In the end of this season, we can be the worst team in Premier League in history with a European title. So we will not change nothing. We know that this season was really disappointed for everybody. Nothing is going to change. So in that moment, sometimes I have to think a little bit more, but I felt that, and I still feel that this season was the worst in the, I don't know in history, but for sure in the last, 50 years, I don't know, I have no idea. We will have to suffer a little bit to go to the final, and we are ready to suffer, and we need to be better in the small details in this game. You have to win it. As a manager, it's not like the same as a player. You want to play, you want to enjoy. When you are a manager, you have to win it, because if you lose in the final, it will hurt even more, especially in this kind of season. So we have to win it, but for that we need to focus on the semi-final.
That's your sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. The show continues right after this. Please stay.